Yo, yo, yo. Do 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 do. I'm just like, I'll take that off the screen for a second. Uh, What's up, Anthony? What's up, Spider Skywalker? I don't know if you're still in the chat, but welcome. Probably just all pre-chat. What's up, W Nim? How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Yo, what's up, Devin? How you doing? What's up, Alpha? How you doing? What's up, Dawson? How you doing? Everyone's coming in while I'm at it. Change the chat to that. Beautiful. How was the holiday for y'all? It was good. Had some good food. Spent some time with the family, these things. What the fuck was that? I don't know, something sounded like it dropped. What holiday? Thanksgiving. Anyway, I think we all know we all know what is going on today. It's more beef farming, baby. It's more beef farming. Back like it never left. Thanksgiving for those in the U.S. Yes, sir. All the turkey, all the fucking mashed potatoes, the fucking mac and cheese, the fucking all the delicious food, the apple pie. Yum. Is that why I had Wednesday, Thursday off from school? You don't celebrate Thanksgiving, Dawson? Nothing on the first run. Beautiful. At least it's not ogre farming. True, at least it's not ogre farming. What's up, boss man? How you doing? Maybe if you're in the US, I am. Do you not celebrate at all, Dawson, Thanksgiving? Oh, it did not add. Why did that not happen? Hold on. Okay. Should be good now. First B! Grounded! First small one part torque capacitor, though. Damn. OP10 too. Fuck. Alright. So even if it was perfect parted, we couldn't use it because it doesn't have the TDR capacitor. Why would I? It's just me and my dad around. The rest of my family's on the other side of the country. I mean, 2 people, you could still celebrate. Maybe not have anything crazy, but have a good meal. Chat, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Thanksgiving is like a national holiday. That's why basically everything is closed. Yep, exactly. I was farming for the perfect sand talk, and I got it after 2 hours. Let's go, boss man. That is great to hear. But first beat today was grounded. That might be a good start for the stream. We don't celebrate either, but I always appreciate the days off. Oh, that's weird. I thought majority of people did celebrate. My parents are immigrants, and they celebrate Thanksgiving, so I'm kind of surprised by that. Is Torg worse or slightly worse for shields than Bandit? I think Torg is like complete utter trash from what I understand. That is like the worst thing you can get. I haven't talked to my dad in like a month. Why not? And my Maya is really good, and she's level 50 to UVHM. That's good. I mean, there's no reason to farm for a perfect Sandhawk at level 50. Usually you want to wait until max level to farm for it, because pretty much any flying version of the Sandhawk works, or any Sandhawk in general. But you know what? You got a perfect one. Good for you. Just hasn't happened. Not much to talk about. I mean, there's a lot of things to talk about. You know, you can, it doesn't always have to be serious conversations about life and all this stuff. Just about goofy things like hobbies and, oh, how's your day at work? Simple shit like that. Nothing too complicated. Immigrants too, but we don't really see it as more than a normal day with food and holiday deals. Okay, that's fair. Bing, bing. Alright, nothing. I mean, I'm still pretty happy. We saw an elemental shield finally after 315 runs. Elemental shield, always nice. Now we just need to get one that's alkaline, and then and then a TDR fucking a TDR part. So what did you eat for Thanksgiving? Turkey, veggies. We had some traditional food, mashed potatoes, and all stuff like that. And then my mom made some apple pie as well, which was fantastic. And then we had some other food that's not American food, but we still usually have for dinners like these, which was pretty good, very enjoyable. I feel guilty when I talk to my dad, even though he loves me. I always feel like a disappointment. Why are you gonna feel like a disappointment while talking to your dad? Because I assume you're only 17, right? You haven't lived life long enough to disappoint your dad to that degree, to where you don't want to talk to him. Sure, you might not be in the position you think you should be at, but at the same time, that shouldn't discourage you from talking to your loved ones and stuff, and trying to figure things out. Because you might feel like a disappointment, but you can always strive to be better. And I would probably say you're not a disappointment. You just think you are, but you're probably not. You just have to make sure you fucking grind out. And why is my Wi-Fi dying? Whoa. Yo. What the fuck? Okay, I think we're good. Yo, what's up, Vladop? How you doing? Sorry for asking, but what country are you from? So my parents, they immigrated from Albania. So I'm 100% Albanian. And no drop. Sorry being Dawson's therapist right now. I mean, I'm just saying what I honestly think. I feel like a disappointment because I'm already 17 without a job and driver's license. My dad had those by the time he was my age, and most of my friends have at least one of two of those things. Okay. You want to know something? When I got my license when I was 17. And technically, I only started working an actual job when I was, what, like 20-ish, working with my dad. So, like, don't feel like a disappointment for stupid shit like that, you know? Like, you can't, comparison is the thief of joy. That's what I usually like to say. Comparison is the thief of joy. When you compare yourself to others, then you feel like you're not doing enough or doing what you need to do. But if you don't compare yourself and you do what needs to be done and get it done the way you need to do it, then everything will be fine and dandy. Because, like, when you compare yourself to other people, then it puts you in the position you are right now, where you think, oh, fucking, I don't deserve shit, you know, I'm a terrible person. Like, there's no point in putting yourself in that position. Everyone has their own journeys and paths they have to go through and accomplish, you know, what they need to accomplish. So don't compare yourself to others, and just go the way you need to go. And it's as simple as that. Obviously, don't be lazy and all that stuff. Don't do all, like, these bad habits. But at the same time, you want to strive for... You don't want to limit yourself or be a quote-unquote disappointment because of what others do. You want to just do what you need to do at your own pace and what you can do with the full amount of effort you can do. I got mine at 18, and I don't got a job either. I think it's okay to feel like a disappointment, but don't let it hold you up back from appreciating those that are there for you and care about you. Exactly. WNIM. That's why that's your name. W. I feel bad because my dad is paying for our needs with his savings over like 7 years, because he is between jobs right now, and I'm here. I am unable to even help with bills or food costs. But you're 17, you know, you're a student, and you're dealing with school, right? As long as you try your hardest to get into the position where you're not the only one, like, if you're, how do I want to phrase this? If you're being lazy and you're not going out of your way to search for jobs, or you're not trying to go out of your way to help in any way, shape, or form, or you're not trying to downland in specific areas, then you could say that. You can say that. But if you're trying your hardest to get a job or an internship or anything similar to that to help, but it's not happening yet, I wouldn't say you should feel bad about that. You know, as long as you're trying and you're putting the maximum amount of effort into getting to where you want to be, you know, there's nothing more you can really do if you're trying your hardest. Life isn't always about monetary things. Help your dad with other things like chores. Exactly, like small things like that. You just have to be involved enough to show that you're giving your 100% effort to help. You know. Alright, nothing. If that makes sense. That's the only way I can put it. I've been applying for jobs, and I am in a course made specifically to prepare me for a trade career, but all the rejections from places is kind of intimidating or irritating. Of course it's irritating, you know. Things like that are always, you know, frustrating to deal with, but that's just kind of how life is, you know. Sometimes you are met with failures and rejection and all of this stuff, but that should be not used as irritation and something to demotivate you, but something you should use to help push yourself to the next level. You know? I got turned down by McDonald's. Okay. You got turned down by McDonald's. So what? You go and you find another job. If you are really demotivated because McDonald's of all places rejected you, I don't see that as an issue. You could say, oh, it's supposed to be an easy job to get and it's very low skill work, but you got to think on A, why did you not end up getting that job? Or B, maybe was it a good thing that I got rejected? Because if you think about it, maybe you just didn't present yourself well. Maybe you didn't do well in the interview. Maybe you have poor conversational skills. And those are just things you have to work on. So, like, you gotta always look at your failures and think, why did I fail? Because if you fail and you don't analyze why you failed, there's no point in that failure because you didn't learn anything. You're just failing to fail. But if you're analyzing, why did I fail this? Why did I fail that? Then you'll get a better understanding on how to improve yourself and get into a better position. Hey, Dawson, life is rough, but if you're giving the effort and you try it, don't bring yourself down because this life is beneath you. Get back up and try again. Exactly. Our course is general construction stuff. We're learning framing, plumbing, sliding, roofing, and many more things. And those are all great things to know, you know. To have a good, balanced skill set. Yeah, exactly, WNM. Exactly. What trade do you do by chance? If you don't mind me asking. Open chat's killing us all. Mechanic specializing in Toyota. Oh, okay. That's cool. I've been planning on going into plumbing. That's been my dream for years. I mean, good on you, you know. If you have your goal in mind, you just gotta make sure you know how to get through that path. Go for it. I hear some plumbers making an absolute bank. I mean, especially if you do so well in plumbing and you're able to, if you're in the financial standing to even start your own company in the future, you know, things like that, and set yourself up for life. Like, there's definitely a lot of different routes you can take with plumbing. You know, head. Wrong alkaline. Yo, back at it again, the grind, bro. I know, Christian, I know, it's the fucking maximum grind. We did get an elemental B today, though, which was fucking fantastic. Very happy with that. It was, I didn't pick it up because I didn't have the inventory space, but it was a grounded B with a torque part, but it was OP10, so it was pretty nice. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. So even if it was with the matching parts and all that stuff, it would still not be good. Because it needs to be alkaline. I'm lucky that my high school have a career path that I want, and I'm taking business and finance. Nice. That's what my older brother's doing. He's doing business and finance. I miss Texas, though. I mean, yeah, Texas seems to be a pretty cool place. Honestly, want to go visit Texas myself. That would be cool. Yeah, bro, this is going to be a serious matter of RNG. Yep, 100% Christian. You're in Texas and it's great. I mean, that's what I heard. It's a lot of great things happen in Texas. Yeah, everyone's in Texas, I guess. Alright. Big party in Texas. I grew up there, but I had to move because of CPS. Oh, okay. Okay. I plan on moving back at some point. I mean, if you have the ability to, why not? Alright, nothing. Posted up from Toronto. Canada. I'm sorry. No hate. I'm just messing around. Nah, but I have faith in you, Dawson. You just can't put yourself in a shitty mindset like that. You gotta just have the confidence to go and do the things you want to do in life, you know, and not let things down, let things like that let you down. Maybe when I turn 18, maybe when I turn 40, but eventually it will happen. I mean, whenever it's comfortable for you to do that's probably the best way. Canada, like the place from his show. Yep, exactly. Yep. Just be careful with your money. I know a lot of tradesmen get into debt for tools and stuff. Oh yeah, that's one thing for tools. You could easily get into debt for stuff like that. Oh, whoops, I was not paying attention. And no drop. Hold on, am I seeing this correctly? Alright, sorry about that. In your opinion, what is an underrated build in BL2 on any character? Underrated build. A pretty underrated build. I feel like the majority of builds are pretty, like, rated properly. I can give you underrated skills in specific, but not really builds. Like, for example, like, Axon's Capstone Nuke is very underrated. A very underrated skill. It is super good in mobbing scenarios. Like, really good capstone. Thought Lock is pretty good. There are a couple, maybe like a Thought Lock build is kind of underrated for mobbing. Like, you can set up a lot of cool things with Thought Lock. What else? Tank build on Salvador, I was testing that off stream the other day, and I think with the proper setup, like if you do like a tank centered Sal build, which I might do as a stream, because why not? I think like you can get a lot out of it, you know. So that's something I'm entertaining as a good build. What else? Melee? I mean, depending on the character, yeah. I did see your melee accent build, and my main... I didn't finish watching the video, so you might have already mentioned it in the video itself, but why are you not using the, like, not the point man, or like a comb that like boosts some of the melee skills? Oh, jet loader. That's great, man. Just don't let other train man special you. Oh wait, I completely missed that. Oh, I grew up sometimes homeless. I know how to keep enough of it around to make ends meet, and I can put the money that's right, spent on base by my mom in a savings account. I mean, yeah. Sorry to hear about that, but as long as you know how to manage your money and make sure everything is good, that is great to hear. I could try that on my max out. That would be good. Good to see. I want more survivability. But with melee, if you use the ruby, not even a grog, just a ruby with a melee attachment, and you boost up the melee damage and use the love thumper like you were, I think that would have more beneficial effects than using the pointman. I've never stopped enjoying life, so there's no need to be sorry. I get sad sometimes, but that makes the higher points just much higher. I'm glad you have that more optimistic view for life, you know. That is great to hear. I haven't been here. Yo, Griff, how you doing? Yeah, you haven't been here in a long time. How you been, man? How's everything going? Oh, did it not trigger? That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, there you go. Bang. Is the Hide of Terror good? The Hide of Terror is good, but the reason why fuck, I already... Love Thumper is used as a melee shield instead is because it's a lot easier to get, especially a perfect version of, and it's also just a generally good melee shield as well. Plus, you don't always have to deplete your shield to do damage. Once you deplete it once, it stays depleted, which is really good. Had some stuff go wrong with mental health, so I took some time off and haven't done anything. Now that's unfortunate to hear, but hopefully everything is all nice and dandy now. Oh, bitch. I still haven't gotten the hide, bro. I haven't gotten one either. I would like to get one eventually, but, you know, that's for a later time. Later date, later time. I only use the Love Thumper because of its long cooldown. Yeah, no, exactly. No. What's up? I may have just edited a segment about the hide. Oh, would you look at that? Mr. Smellfire himself. How you doing, Hellfire? All fine now, but was really, really dark. I've only fought Come on. Well, you know what? That's great. Now you're able to go through that and come out unscathed. Or hopefully unscathed, you know. So that's good to hear, Griff. Hope everyone's day is going good. Found that funny that it was the first thing I heard. That is pretty funny. But, yeah. You are going to witness the most boring farming of all time. I've been doing this for 2 streams straight. And have not... I got an elemental shield, but not nowhere close to an alkaline bee shield. I hear from a friend that it is triple mono unparted. Oh no, it's extremely rare. The hide of terror is extremely rare to get. I'm not late, you're early. I like that mindset, Orion. How you doing? Mr. My One Life Krieg has most likely died of old age at this point. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Why no trees? I don't like the trees farm. It's a little bit clunky on Maya because in order to kill the trees fast, I always have to go and switch out of my loadout. Switch from the breakneck and rough rider to the bee shield and catcom to go and do damage. While this farm, I have the chance to get tubbies. I can get midgets from the chest over here. And then, obviously, the Hunter Ale quest for the bee itself. So, like, I also want elemental butchers, but it's not important for this series at all. So, like, might as well try to do 2 farms at one. I've gotten 3 pearls so far. I've gotten a butcher, I've gotten a Wanderlust, and I've gotten a... one more thing I can't remember off the top of my head. My friend and I started a new BL2 playthrough together. I used my bar to go all the way, go through all the small DLCs at level 7. We're now level 19 off of the fight bad mob for the first time. That is actually clean as hell. Nice. Nice job on that. Trees all day. I mean, yeah, a lot of people like doing the trees, but I find the farm annoying. I like this farm a lot better. Mostly on Maya. Because it's also just more interesting, because, like, imagine you're farming and you get, like, a tubby. Like, that shit's, like, dope as fuck. It's like a little dopamine hit while farming. Even the midgets are a little bit dope. Like, they're small dopamine doses while farming for the bee shield. Makes it way more enjoyable. Well, we have to get to the bandit tactical, but then bad. No, I know exactly what you're saying, though. Fun fact, the bee is also in the Handsome Sorcerer's loophole. I do know this. It's very, very small chance, though. It's just rare shit. 0.3% or something wild. And Gee's loophole. I do remember it being in Gee's loophole, dude. I do remember this. Hunter and trees clear. Of course they do. But obviously trees, you technically have the double chance to get it. But I just like fighting Hunter a lot more. I don't bother trying to farm for a lot of stuff. I only farm Herald, Fastball, and Rough Rider. I mean, those are pretty good items to farm for. I mean, the Bee Shield for a lot of bosses is also really, really good to go out and farm. But you're not at, like, end-to-end game from what I remember, Griff. Like, you're just in UVHM or leveling up to UVHM, so. Hey, how far? Yep. You get like 5 chances, bro. Lol. I know, right? I am a Krieg player with help. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you play Krieg. So there's no point in getting the Bee Shield. I mean, to some degree, there is some importance to the Bee Shield. Like, you can still do some stuff with it on Krieg. OP7 now. Oh, nice. OP7, let's go. Alright, no tubby. Hi Star, when are we getting another Gear of Fortune challenge? I really like the last one with Hellfire. I'm glad you asked. I was working on it yesterday, and today I was going to work on it, but then I went out with some friends that came back from college, and then we did some shopping, and then I did some other things. I'm being lazy as fuck. But I got started on it, and it's looking good so far, for sure. Like, we're kind of just pushing through it. And I do have some good ideas for how the video is going to be edited and stuff. And hopefully it's not as long as the previous one. You know. Hopefully under 30 minutes for sure, but we'll see. But yeah, you guys are gonna be in for a treat for sure. Selecto can't complete OP run. Yeah, OP runs on Krieg are a little bit difficult for sure. Like usually you can look at some guides on YouTube to help out with that. Like but I remember when I did it back in the day, I did Flacker Hab. I cheated the fuck out of it. I didn't try to do it legit. So I don't really know the most legit way to do it on Krieg. Maybe, you know, Orion, the best Krieg player known to man, can give you some proper advice for that. Thank you, Orion. Thank you. That's what I did for fucking Axton when I was leveling up my Axton OP levels. Look at Dark Smoke stream VODs. If you search up Dark Smoke 11 on YouTube and go into his playlist, you'll find a VOD saying One Life Krieg VOD. And then you can see what he uses for the guns for the peak. I'm farming for low level. Hold on. I'm missing all my shots. I'm trash. I'm farming a low level infinity so I can give one to my friend and my other one get one for myself, and we can absolutely do stupid shit through the story. I mean, that would be pretty funny. Just rushing through the whole story with an infinity. What are some good tips for Gage? Don't play her. Yeah. Some other things, smoking and franchising. Nah. In reality, the being lazy, I was trying to beat the second DLC for Dark Souls. I beat the Dragon Boss for Dark Souls 3. I beat the Dragon Boss. But I gotta beat the final boss of the second DLC. Oh, Hornet? What? What? Hold on, timeout. Timeout. Hold on. Hold on, what the fuck just happened? Who modded my game? Who did this? Who did this? Who fucking gave me the Hornet? Oh, shit. Okay, well, I can't pick it up, and it's not better than the one I had, so it's just gonna be left there. Sorry, Hornet. Star will have the Gear of Fortune ready in like a million years. That's probably real. Yeah. For Krieg, look at Dark. Yep, I already read that specifically. Is one and yep, exactly. Yep. Is Ahab in Will DLC? I subbed him on Twitch. Ahab is in at least that's what I assume you're typing. The Ahab is in the Scarlet DLC. You gotta fight Guy, but you can gate crush him. I thought you were going to say beating something else with that. No. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. My favorite pistol. I did not expect to get a Hornet there. At all. World drop from Hunter Hellquest is wild. I know, right? I got an Elemental B shield today, and I got a fucking world drop. Today is destined to be the perfect B. Trust. Holy knuckle dragger drop from Batman. I want to OP10 all characters, and I have 3 out of the 6. I have 4. 4 and like 3/4, because 0 is pretty much almost OP10. But Gage, that will never happen. My friend is sadly playing Gage for our playthrough, and fucking Deathtrap keeps stealing my kills when I'm down. Yeah, no, Gage is absolutely hot garbage. And I feel so bad, because once you get into other playthroughs, it's going to be terrible to play with. Oh, that bastard. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Killed 6 1-life runs because I'm a little bitch and get down every time we fight Midgemon. Yeah, Midgemon can be really annoying sometimes. You gotta have, like, the right strategy. Like, if you just stay at a distance and use the Skyrocket, he's not too bad to deal with. Man, that's crazy. We got a world drop. I've been farming an Ahab to use this super cool Flacker build I see Alpha always use. I don't know why he doesn't use a World Burn. A World Burn is technically better than the Ahab. The World Burn is in the Lilith DLC, if you're wondering, Griff. Alright, there you go. Be shield! OP10. Terrible parts. That is A-okay. We commence 4. I'm guessing it's because World Burn is fire locked. Maybe. That's probably what it is then. Because that was my initial thought, but I think even then, like, the damage is still so crazy that matching elements doesn't matter too much. $365. Like every day in the year. Bang. Yeah, but World Burn is only fire. Yeah, but it's explosive, so it can work. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep. Hold on, I'm about to hit you with some numbers. 4, 21, 28. Those are crazy numbers, okay. The World Burn works with the flacker. It does, yeah. But what Chad is saying is that the fire element, when you shoot the flacker and you switch to the World Burn, not only does it give you the extra damage, but it also converts the pellets to that element, making the flacker shoot fire projectiles that do a lot of damage instead of the explosive ones. So although it works, for some enemies it might not be the best option to use because of that fact of the fire damage. Oh, midget. I did it with enemies like Saturn just fine, but it's people's preference. I assume you meant to say. Yeah, no, it's definitely people's preference. I mean, I've never had an issue with the World Burns, fire pellets and stuff, but I understand why the AM might be a better choice. I streamed on Wednesday and we failed the fuck out of BL1 one life trying to get levels in the beginning by going to T-Bone Junction. I'm telling you, man. People forget, man. Borderlands 1 life is hard with more than one person. I'll say that much. We were saved scum people and still fucked it up. Yep. I mean, that happens. I don't know, hopefully next week we can start the 1 life. The reason we didn't do it today was because what was the more specific reason? Oh yeah, because Spirate's out of town at the moment, so we could not have done the stream. But once he comes back next week, Friday, if everything works out fine and dandy, we should be starting the 1 life up again, or at least that's my understanding of it. Another reason I'm getting it when I have a World Burn is for Incinerator. Oh yeah, true. 1 life, but the final boss is Sledge. Yeah. For us, it technically is Sledge because we're terrible at the game. Bishu! TDR! Double TDR! That is double TDR. Okay, we got double TDR. That's cool. We spent like an hour trying to kill Meat Popsicle after the mission to build the car. That is unfortunate. Oh, let me kill these guys. Look at that. Double TDR. 5.04 delay. Again, not gonna pick it up because it's not better than the B shield I have, but that's cool. Oh, I might die. Hold on. Save me, bitch. No. Oh, whatever. Spar aid, hitch the right to remote bungalow in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, pretty much. He said, fuck you guys, I don't like you. And yeah. What will you do if you get to Mad Mount? Nothing. Nothing. Will die immediately. Actually, no. Chimera apparently has a strat, so. WTDR. WTDR. The only thing TDR is W for. And, like, the blockade. There's only, like, a select few things TDR is good for. The shield parts and a blockade. We eventually killed him and didn't even get one level. Level 8 duo killed a level 61 enemy and didn't even get level up once. That does not sound right. That does not sound right at all. Don't forget about the laser disc and the laser discer. And Kanita's laser. I completely forgot about the pre-sequel. Pre-sequel did TDR some justice a little bit. Oh, another B. OP9, so it doesn't matter. Badmel is actually easy because cars have lock-on in Borderlands 1. It's not about doing damage to the boss, it's about just surviving and how much damage they do to us. That's really the only thing. Because, like, killing Madmel is not bad. And if you really want to get logistical about it, like, probably the best strat to do is have one of us with a rocket launcher, like a Helix or something, outside of the arena. Someone in the inside just to aggro or start the boss fight. And then the person with the rocket launcher hits him. And it's as simple as that. That would probably be the strategy for that. Bro, are you really going for a perfect B? Yes, poopy oopy. I am going for a perfect B. Is that another? That's another double TDR shield. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, double TDR is actually crazy. Fuck, I can't speak today. 2 double TDR shields. Let's go.
Stay still.
Alrighty. No weird stuff? Yeah, no weird stuff today, please. That would be appreciated. Just got vertical grip blockhead, but torque grip. And honestly, the vertical grip blockhead, even with a shitty grip, you know, it's totally serviceable. I find it funny that the way my friend and I managed to get through the small DLCs was just me grabbing an Infinity from Claptrap Stash, and I went in with ever releasing the trigger. When you have plus 130 for each stat, you can't fuck that up. No, exactly, yeah, you can't. Oh, you know what I can't fuck up though? This fight, because I'm trash. I was not paying attention. Oh, look at the crits. Look at the crits. Get an 8 on. Oh, I did not add a run. There we go. Kobe. Did you see they let a terminally ill person play Borderlands 4 and they said it was good? I mean, first of all, before I say anything else, rare Gearbox W, extremely rare Gearbox W. That was awesome that they let the terminally ill guy play Borderlands 4. That was super awesome of them. But even though he said that was a fantastic, like it was an amazing game and all that stuff, I still gotta wait for a trailer or something, you know, gameplay trailer of some type, in order before I make any type of judgment. Sorry for asking, but what does your badass stats look like? I mean, I turn it off anyway, so it doesn't matter, but here's my badass rank. I have like 492 tokens. I thought BO4 is good. BO3 has really lowered expectations. It has. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I'm going to get this vid finished up for tomorrow. Wishing my brother Star and chat the great rest of your night. Y'all the goats. The Borderlands community never dies. Well, I appreciate you dropping by, Hellfire, and I can't wait to see that video tomorrow. And hopefully my Gear of Fortune video, you know, I start working on that and get that done. But, you know me. Chat, you guys know me. I don't get shit done at all, so. But hopefully, you know what? It might not be done this week, but hopefully I get a good chunk of it done. So, I can slowly edit it throughout the next week. Or weekend. Probably not, because I have a bunch of tests and fucking projects I gotta do. But that's besides the point. And he didn't drop down again. My badass stats are so high, they don't all fit on the page, so I don't know all of them. Yeah, I don't know, I just don't like using badass rank at all. And that's why it's so... I have so many tokens. Did you know that you can prestige your rank? I found this out recently from one of the chat members that you can prestige. I thought it was a troll. I did not know you could prestige your badass rank because I never used badass rank, but it turns out you could, which is pretty awesome. The lowest one I have is plus 138%. Jesus Christ. That's kind of nutty. Oh. He's geeking out right now. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put up a poll. So my guess is we're going to probably go around 450. So start a poll. Or 50. Start a poll. Actually, 500. Over. Under. Over 500. Under 500. There you go. Prestige, what does it do? It basically, like, you get a star in your badass rank, and you reset everything there. Something like that. That's pretty much the main gist of it. I don't know if I added a run. Did I add a run? I want to make sure this is accurate before I continue. I'm doing the Top Gun mission and can't light the net on fire because I don't have a fire gun. That is quite unfortunate. Doesn't the mission give you a gun to use for fire? Over 9,000. You're correct. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the clarification, boss man. I appreciate it. So I added there. Okay, I did add. Just making sure. 9,001 runs. Hopefully it's not 9,001 runs. That would be terrible. Nades don't work either. That is actually unfortunate. You could probably go into a vending machine and just farm one. That's probably your best bet. I look to research games I love to play. Like, I just didn't even know that was a feature in the first place, honestly. Because, like, I barely use Badass Rank as it is. So, for it to prestige, that was kind of crazy for me to know. As long as it's under the Jolly Roger, you'll be fine. I don't know. Someone said that the odds were like around 38,000, so we'll see. You will see about that. Also, I gotta pick up the pace. Because, like, around this time, I had, like, 75 runs done. I mean, we're getting close to that, so. I would have crazy badass rank if not for being on console. True. True. Nothing. No tubbies yet, which, you know, it's whatever. It's not the end of the world, but that would be a dopamine rush. How you prestige then? I don't know how you prestige, but you can prestige. That's all I know. Can't even call myself a gamer. I think it's like 50 right now. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about the badass rank. Don't feel bad about it. On myself, I decided to farm for perfect orphan maker. Well, I mean, you should. Like, the farm, the only annoying thing about the farm is just how far you have to go to turn in the mission. But, like, overall, that farm is a pretty friendly farm. It's like the Sandhawk farm, but significantly easier because there's a lot less parts for it to roll and prefixes. Be shield! OP10, and it's terrible. Absolute trash. Hot garbage. Still can't believe I missed the Fortnite stream, bro. That's on you, man. You didn't even get to see Orion one pump fish, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That was like the highlight of the stream. You can cut the runtime a lot by running from the Leviathan door. Yeah, exactly, yeah. With Bar My Infinity, with 64 damage, there's nearly, I assume 20k you meant to type. The Fortnite stream. I mean, it was fun. I had a great time playing. We won one game. And then we thought, oh yeah, we won that one game, we can play ranked. And then we got our asses kicked. I won't miss the second one, though. I don't know if there will be a second one. 2K? Oh, okay. Just make it sure, Dawson. Just make it sure. I'm level 19 and do 2k damage with a baby gun. That's true. That is kind of cracked. Alpha is the song I'm good on accident. I mean, I think it's good, but yeah, let Alpha answer that question. The way you prestige is that you complete all the base game badass quests and have 450 plus tokens, and it gives you an option for the prestige. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Hopefully Fishman doesn't do that by accident. That would be terrible. Bishu. OP8 trash. Don't even need to look at the parts. OP8 is absolute garbage, trash, doo-doo fart. Alpha ghosted you. It's so sad. Can we get 5 likes on that comment? Can we get 5 likes? The slow hand is pure splash, so it doesn't get grenade bonuses, but I have used it on him and it's pretty good. Well, there you go. And if you want to just look at the splash bonuses on each gun, Demon Knight is B shield back to back, and it's OP10 but not good parts. You can go to Demon Knight's channel, and then look up the Google Doc he has in the description for his grenade splash video, or a lot of his videos he has it in his description. I take it all back. You better. Alright, nothing. Thanks, baby. I don't have to farm Piston now. Yeah, fuck Piston. Terrible ass boss, bro. Ooh, something snapped in my neck. Crazy. What the hell? Oh, you jumped already. Oops. Oh, B shield on the fucking loading screen. That means perfect B shield incoming, guys. That's what that totally means. What's your current setup PC wise? Oh, okay. I have a 5600X as my CPU. I have a 3070 Ti as my GPU. 2 sticks of 8 gigs, 3200 speed. B550 Tomahawk Max, I think that's the motherboard. 650 watt power supply. A cool cooler master case and AIO I use. And anything else that's important to mention? I don't believe so. And then I got like a 1440p 27.5-inch monitor that goes 144 hertz, and just the second shitty dull monitor that was like $70 that I used to use before I got my new one. That's my setup. Piston is a pushover. Badassosaurus, though, is a nightmare. Yeah, no, 100%. 3070 Ti is a solid GPU. It is. And I got it for not a bad deal. I got it for like under 500, which was pretty dope. Close to mine, 5600, and Ryzen 6800 is 16 gigabytes. That's pretty good. I don't know. The next time I plan to upgrade, I'm just gonna wait for some good GPUs, because the 40 series is absolute trash. So like probably in 2 years time or so, that's when I'll start upgrading, because I gotta upgrade everything since the new AMD CPUs they're on the AM5 platform, not AM4. So if I get a new GPU, I have to get a new CPU, which means new motherboard, which means new RAM, which pretty much I gotta replace the whole thing. So that's gonna be way down into the future. And the only reason I might impulse buy on a GPU is if Borderlands 4 needs it or something like that, which hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, that would be very, very shitty. The only thing I'm considering on upgrading is my RAM. just to get more RAM. Because 32 gigabytes for editing and stuff will make my life a lot easier. Make my life a lot easier. I'll tell you that much. I plan on upgrading every decade. I feel like decade might be a little bit too long, but maybe like, I think every 5 years, half a decade is the most reasonable to upgrade. 32 gigabytes for sure. I don't know, I'm considering it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. You do any rendering, considering you are an engineer major? I haven't really done a lot of CAD stuff yet. Format major. No, I have. That's a lie. I did lie right there. Technically, I have, but it wasn't on my own home computer, so I haven't really done a lot of rendering or anything like that. Me when I lie. But like on my own system, no, I have not. But next semester, I'm doing a CAD class and stuff where we're going through all of that stuff. So maybe then it will actually be important. Decade is too frequent. Upgrade every century at the very least. You know, maybe a century is like a little bit too like liberal. You know, I think you need to go like every millennium. I think that's like the best rate to upgrade a PC, in my honest opinion. 400, baby. For the people who did not vote over 500, I appreciate you. I appreciate the optimism, but I might have to agree with the 89% majority here. Every Eon. You know what? Alpha is fucking spinning bars right now. About another 200 runs, you should get it. Maybe a little bit more. I mean, that's the hope. If that's the case, I wouldn't be too pressed about it, but, you know. At the same time, if it's more... OP shield! It's no good. It's not good. Honestly, just don't see a need, considering the games I play feel like GPU prices are kind of steep. It definitely depends on what games you're playing. If you're always playing the new releases of games, then yes, upgrading your PC more frequently, like every 5 years, or maybe even less, is more prevalent. But if you're playing like older games, like for example, Borderlands 2, right? Or like smaller, less GPU intensive games, then like there's no point in upgrading every single like 5 years or so. A decade is kind of reasonable, now that I think about it. Alright, I'm back. Let's go, Griff. In my opinion, the best time to upgrade your gaming system is whenever Xbox decides they want more money. That is a great point, Alpha. Or Alpha. Ooh, Orion. Wow. I'm so sorry. The accent profile from Griff and your name, you know, I always mix up you and Alpha. You know this. You know this. But yeah, Ryan, you're 100% right. Personally, I'm playing Dying Light 1 on Xbox. W Griff. I put in a 7800 XT, but all I play are older gen. I mean, yeah, but like for the sequels of those older gen games, you know, then your GPU is perfectly ready to play those future titles, which is fantastic. Oops, I went the wrong way. I'm farming for a lower level bada boom right now for Sal. The farm is brutal since you need two with pretty much same stats, or you can duplicate it. I think the way you can duplicate it, if you're playing on PC in specific, you can put it into your safe, or you read only, then you put it into your safe, then you reload your character, and then you'll have one in your safe and on your character, and then you just end the read only. I don't know why I brain farted that bad. You don't really need perfect ones if you aren't speedrunning. But like some, you gotta have them somewhat similar because they reload at different rates. Sometimes. So it's either you dupe them to have two perfect ones, or you have to farm similar, like you said. You're on PS5, unfortunately. Maybe Alpha's guide can help you with that. He has a method to stash farm. Maybe there's some way to duplicate it like that, but other than that, I'm sorry to hear you have to go and manually farm another one. Bro, I was in a Xbox Discord with my friend, and I accidentally joined a bunch of people in the Borderlands Discord voice chat. Now, what are you talking about? It's lit in the Borderlands Discord. What are you talking about? You don't want to be there? It's absolute peak. Okay, nothing. He started attacking the racks. Are you serious? Bruh. Okay. He jumped over there at least. And no be shield. Yep. That's about right. I have two random out of booms and one is a perfect one. Nice. I mean, I don't have one on my Maya because there's not really too much use for it. I don't really like using rocket launchers in the first place. But if I am going to use it, I'm going to use the fucking Norfleets I got on this character, so we're gonna just do that. I have a good one with 1.4 fire rate. If anyone wants to help me dupe it, I'd appreciate it. This is true, yeah. If anyone wants to help, that would be dope. I just started laughing uncontrollably and laughed. It was so awkward. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like, why didn't you just straight up leave instead of laughing uncontrollably? Or were you laughing when you didn't know you were in there? Do you know what the perfect one looks like? For what the bada boom? Honestly, I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know because I never farm for the bada boom. My guns for Krieg are Saiga, Grog, Herald, and bada boom. Yeah, that's pretty traditional on Krieg. And like Orion said, you should look at Shadow Evil's One Life Krieg OP playthrough. Oh, like his fucking Digital Truck peak runs. You should definitely take a look at those to see the strats and stuff. 100%. Is Gas Mask insane enough to do melee accent versus OP10 Vora? I don't even think most people are sane enough to do OP10 Vora in general, legitimately, without doing glitches. Let alone melee accent. On God, I'm doing melee accent to OP10. Honestly, after seeing how many melee skills he has, I feel like he can. Is that a bad thought to have, that he has a possibility of being able to do good melee on OP10? Like, or like through the OP levels? Maybe even kill a raid boss or two? Yo, what's up, Azura? How are you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Like Alpha said in his vid, if melee accent is possible at OP10, anything is. I mean, but like, accent has so many melee skills though. Right? Like that can boost melee. Like Maya, she only has one melee skill. Well, sorry I have to go, but I'll watch you later. I had fun. No worries, man. Thank you for dropping by, boss man. I appreciate it. Sorry, as a certified alpha viewer. I didn't finish his melee build, but it looks pretty good so far. I would probably say, why are you, like I already mentioned to him, why is he not using a other comp, and he said because point man's for survivability. Or is not a certified. I am a certified. I swear. I swear. He did it already, sir. I know he did. I watched the video. He did melee accent. But I'm saying it could be better with like a different comp that boosts the melee skills. And sure, you could use point man like he did for survivability, but I feel like you would get a lot more impact out of just boosting pure melee damage because you can use the grog. Or not the grog, the ruby, because the ruby has a good enough amount of lifesteal, and then the buff thumper does a good enough of damage in order to keep the health up. Doing good? That's great to hear, Azor. Gage is probably better for melee because of her anarchy capstone that gives her melee damage per stacks. I don't know if you watch the Killer 6 capstone tier list. That's the second worst capstone in the game in the franchise. I don't know. That's what I remember. I don't know. I can't. That video was not good. It was not a good video. My fault, gang. No worries, Orion. No worries. You weren't here for that conversation, so that's not something you can be at fault for. You just didn't understand the context. I was wondering about using that Serapholic from Hamilog DLC for melee accent build. I use that on my Maya build, that Serapholic, and it does wonders, you know. It actually helps a lot. And plus that's pretty much like the best melee relic to use. Okay. Kobe. The revive one with damage and health regen on second one. Oh, that one. I don't know, like that one is still like there's some of the Seraph relics I look at and they're like so iffy to me. I usually don't like using them because like they always have like a special gimmick to them. Like the damage one. The Seraph Melee Relic is from the Torque DLC. Oh! Thank you for the correction. Is it? Yeah, no, it is. It is. Yeah, I'm completely wrong with that. Thank you for the correction. I don't know if the listed damage bonus applies to melee, though. You could always test it, but assuming that we've gone to this point, and no one has mentioned anything about the melee effects with it, I don't think it does, but you can always test. With the Flacker Ahab, do I get a low-level Flacker and high-level Ahab? You want them to be the same level. Because it's a damage transfer glitch. It's taking all of the max damage of the launcher and transferring it to the pellets. So, like, you want to have both as high level as possible. That could work on Krieg for a life diffuse build. Ooh, maybe. That could be something. You should test that alpha. 100%. Or Orion. Excuse me. That was a great idea. Alpha, that's what I meant to say. I did not trigger him. There you go. Go over here. Right, I'm gonna go normal mode, get torque tokens, and farm it from vendors. That's the best way to do it. That is the best way to do it. And you can easily get a perfect Flacker too. It's not bad at all. What in the opposite day is going on, Pat? I'm sorry, I just keep... We've had this discussion before. I always end up mixing you two guys up because you're usually always in the streams. And you're either arguing with each other or having a civil conversation. Whoops. Kobe. The Hammerlock Seraph Relic could also work with a grenade build on accident because you could throw grenades and fight for your life. That's true. That's true. And then I know Axon has his one skill that when you go down you get movement speed and damage. Right? Like that could be good for a setup as well. Obviously, I don't think it boosts the grenade damage, but it boosts the just gun damage and stuff. And peak set for a 3-minute fight for your life. We might have ability. Oh, you might be cooking. You might be cooking. But the peak set, you need the relic though, no? Oh, we got a fire pitchfork, ladies and gentlemen, and it's absolute trash because it's OP9. So I don't give a fuck about it anymore. What pitchfork, guys? How many bees have you had drop so far? I wish I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea. I have not been keeping count. But if I had to take a guess, probably like 50. Speaking of, I looked away for a second. I apologize. Yeah, you need relic. Yep. It's alright. No worries there. What about that setup on Krieg though? For light the fuse. Obviously you don't get more damage, but you get the longer duration. How long can you stay in light the fuse with that setup? If only there was a way to increase team fight for your lifetime. Be shield. OP10. No bueno. But I think that has a Malawan part on it with that low recharge, right? Sarah, fuck. I can't speak. I'm going sick on mode. Sheriff's badge. I'm so smart, guys. Can we get Orion a star and a cookie in chat right now? Plus use the... Ooh, you cooked! You cooked, Alpha. Hold on. Put some butter on there now. Put some... You actually cooked with that. Jesus. That is a great idea. Immortality build. We are so winning. 3 people with Burritos and Creatures is 1 Krieg with peak set infinite like the fuse. Oh, dude. We need to see this. We need to see this. I'll take a note of that. Maybe I can get some of the other boys, you know, Hellfire, Spire, Chimera, maybe Mr. T, you know, just anyone. And maybe we can try to replicate that on stream. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy setup. Plus, Kriegs redeem the soul. True. Dude, we're cooking right now. We're cooking. Let me exclude myself here. You guys are cooking. I'm not really saying anything. I'm just repeating what you guys are typing. I'm just that one person who says the joke louder. And everyone laughs. Light the fuse only Dukino. Light the fuse only Dukino's mom is possible. This is true. It is. It is not possible, I guess. Yeah. I'm cooking through them. You're cooking through them. All right. And the setup works everywhere. Doesn't the peak set only work on the peak though? Am I wrong on that? I might be completely wrong on that, but... So what's the point of this series? The point of this series is that I want to kill Vor legit, because I haven't. I've never killed Vor legit OP10. I've killed every single raid boss on this character on OP10, and I want to do the same for Vora. So, that's what I'm trying to do. But, unfortunately, the first obstacle is I have to get a perfect beast shield, which is... or more specifically the TDOR version of it, which is a Malawan part with alkaline resistance, a TDOR part as well, so Malawan TDOR, OP10, and that is the main shield we need to use, so, because the shield will be actually able to recharge during the fight, and it'll be able to do damage. Any other shield, and I would not be able to do that. So that's why we're farming the B shield now. And we have the perfect Sandhawk, so that's good. We need to get another fire weapon, probably of the assault rifle variety, and then we should be able to start the runs, because I have the what's its face, the Amigo Sincero. I have that, and all the other stuff I would need. So, that's why we're doing the hardest form first, get it out of the way, and then move on from there. It works everywhere. Peak set only works to the peak, though. Okay, that's exactly what I was wondering. Thank you for the clarification. Vermi and Dexy. I beat Vermi and Dexy. Both solo. Bishu! Then it's not good, because I already saw the part. Is it OP10 at least? It's OP10 at least. Okay, that's cool. Just got a corrosive fastball. Let's go, Dawson. Good to hear. Hey, what's good? Yo, what's up, Gamer Prince? How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Sorry, I just got an OP10 ogre with magic grip. Can I make it work on 0, or is it worthless? It's good on 0, but it's definitely a lot better on characters like Accident Krieg for sure. But you could definitely make it work on 0. It's gonna be a little bit harder to use, but it's still a really good AR. I'm a farm peak set right now to test it with Light the Fuse. That would be legendary if you could test that. Saw you as you two people on Fishman6 Discord. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you dropping by. W Fishman Discord members. W everyone in chat. I would go to normal mode and farm a couple of runs of dragons for Iridium for the fight. I'm at max Iridium right now. Or pretty close to it, so I don't think Iridium's going to be that much of an issue. Thank the Lord, I was worried it would suck. I got it first try while farming it with a friend. I mean, even if it's not good on 0, you could always just save it in the safe and transfer it to a different character as well. I actually came from the Discord as well, but I really like your videos. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Gabe. Oh, I'm going to butcher your name. I'm so sorry. Gabe Hara? Gabe Hara? Is that how I pronounce this? I appreciate that. Fishman or I pump. Yo, why you gotta phrase it like that? But yes, Orion did one pump Fishman. This is true. My brother is helping me out to get a max level as Mordecai from Borderlands and getting the Skull Masher. Oh, that would be good. I mean, getting the Skull Masher is relatively not too bad because you just want to farm what is it, the gift shop in the Hyperion DLC. But leveling can be a little bit of a pain for sure. Midget! Let's go. Kill his ass. Knock his ass out. Knock his ass out. Oh. Did I... Oh, legendary. Oh, I'm not Berserker, so it doesn't matter. I saw you on my For You page on YouTube doing some Maya runs. Yep. That's true. I was doing the playthrough. And I stopped it because I hate doing playthroughs. That is true. And I appreciate you stayed along the journey. Griff, I really do. That in was not needed. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Orion. Discovered Sora through Butchfinity video. New gen fan right here. That's true, yeah. Most people found me out through the Butchfinity video. Yeah, without the Butchfinity video, I would not be where I am right now. Because I would not have talked with Hellfire, I would not have talked with Chimera or Sparaid. Any of those guys, and I probably wouldn't have reached out to like Mr. TX and all that stuff. So like, thanks to you guys on the support for that video, you know. And that was a banger video too. Wish I could have done it a little bit better, but I did rush it. I finished it in like 5 hours or something. Like I was grinding the shit out of that video to make sure I was the first one to have it done. PS, I just got BL2 on PC. I have it on PS4, but I got it on PC. Nice. You're going to have a lot better time on PC for sure. What's the time over in America where you live? It is right now 7:33. It's 7:33 right now. I'm not going to lie, bro. Put me on with the Sledge Shotgun on 0. It's so fun and strong. I know. People don't use it, but it's so good. Sledge Shotgun. I have this one setup on Maya that I like using. Basically, you just face lock everyone up, and with using the Siren Comm and speccing the skills properly, you just run up to enemies and one-shot them with the sledges to the head. It is so fun. It's such a fun setup. Bro, it's 12:34 p.m. here. Damn. Look at you go. 2 hours ahead of me. What's the future like? Future's terrible. It's super dark outside. I hate it. I hate how dark it is outside right now. It's 5:34, yeah. I have 6 hails, 3 with damage, 3 with bullet speed if I want to keep some distance. I mean, hails are pretty good. I never farm for them on this character because I usually don't like using Moxie weapons anyway. And there's a lot of other tools that Maya can use instead. 1:34 a.m. Literally, Alpha is a trooper. trooper staying up and watching the stream, which I'm always appreciative of. It's dark here too. Yeah. It's Saturday for me as well. Look at you being in the future and all them things, you know. Alpha? What are you talking about, alpha? W from? W alpha. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a single tubby yet, which I'm a little bit upset about, but that's alright. Back in the day, summer, the sun would stay up all through the night, 8 p.m. Dude, I miss the summer already, man. I love the summer. Days are so long. Do you watch those two by any chance? I do, but I don't watch them as much as I used to. Like, his playthroughs got a little bit stale for me, and then his newer style of videos, like, can you beat X with Y? Like, I don't like those videos as much. Because they're so overdone in the community. So many people, so many newer content creators that enter into the field, they do that series. I'm guilty of that myself. I've done a video on that type of content as well. But, like, I just, the can you beat stuff is, like, it's so bland to me. That's just me, though. Like, sometimes there's, like, a really cool idea with it, but, like, the majority of times it's, like, whatever, you know? See, it doesn't exist. I would like to think that. Nah, Dawson is stealing my whole word for word, bar for bar, flow for flow. Alpha, quick. Tell me Saturday's headlines so I know about stuff before the internet. I don't watch the news. Based Alpha. Don't keep up with the times. That video style is actually done to death, and like if the video is posted, you can beat it with Y, you know, like pretty much, yeah, pretty much. I mean, some of them, there are like you can't beat them, and they do specific rules in order to actually beat the run. There are some exceptions to that, but like literally all the quote unquote fresh content is just can you beat videos, dude, and it's so like not fresh. Like literally leave it to Gas Mask and Mick occasionally, because he does them too. Like they at least put some life into the series. Senza too, but like he does it for all games, not just Borderlands. If we're talking Borderlands content creators in specific, those two, they do it the best. And everyone else try to do your own ideas. You know. Spuddy Cube. Fuck, who's Spuddy Cube? Oh, I know who Spuddy Cube is. Yeah, I saw him do one with, can you beat the game with all 6 playable Vault Hunters at the same time? I did see that one. That one looked pretty interesting. That one did look pretty interesting. I will say that. But I swear to God, every single time I'm looking through my fucking timeline, it's just, it's the same fucking, can you beat, can you beat, can you beat, can you beat, can you beat. It's nothing original, man. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just the same fucking thing. I want to see some other ideas. Like, the tournament idea that Cashew did, where me and the boys, all the boys, we were in it. Like, that was a banger-ass idea. Like, and I know a lot of you guys enjoyed it, which we're very appreciative of, especially Cashew, but, you know, people, I guess the market is just mostly towards the can you beat stuff, I guess. That's why it's so prevalent, you know. And again, this is not like really a diss towards the content creators themselves. It's just more of how redundant the actual concept of can you beat is, you know? Who is Spuddy Cube? Can you believe this guy? No, I know who Spuddy Cube is. I had to think about it for a second, though. Since it brings humor, gas max, satisfies sadists, make challenges our own stupidity. And he also does like a bunch of coding stuff sometimes. It's like, oh man, I got to farm to level 40, so I ran a code, like shit like that, you know? And Spuddy is a breath of fresh air. I don't know, I gotta watch a little bit more of Spuddy, because I've only seen, I think, like 1 or 2 of his videos. So I might need to go and do some research on him myself. But I do know who he is. Hellfire has BL3 lockup in the dungeon. He has him locked up in a dungeon, exactly. Yeah, this midget, that is home. What shoes you got on? Ooh, 40%. That's actually not a bad relic, but I have 41, so it doesn't matter. If I get a 42 one, that would be dope as fuck. I feel like co-op is underrated in this game. I have watched some of your streams doing 4-player raiding or like 4-player co-op with Fishman, and it's completely entertaining, but I never see videos on it. Usually I don't like making videos on my VODs as much, but if people are interested in seeing a lot more 4-player content, I'm down to do like actual videos with 4 players for sure. But I think my main thought process of doing all of these like co-op streams and stuff was that back in the old days you had like Baru, Goth, Morning After Kill, all those guys who would always be in the same like they would always stream and they would be in the same lobbies, and there's a lot of 4-player and co-op and stuff like that. So like we tried to like emulate that and possibly make it better, but you know, it's just unlike the summer where we had a lot of time to do that. Now we're just busy with school and other responsibilities, so it's a little bit harder to do that. But if you guys are interested in the like 4-player co-op like videos in some way, shape, or form, maybe like stream highlights, I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. But then again, I'm not really that fond of editing stream highlights as much. Spuddy is a Borderlands philosopher. He teaches morals and is kind of a sad sounding. It's sad sounding at the end. You know what? I'll probably have to go and do a little bit more research on him and watch his content, because I only clicked on 1 or 2 of his videos, and the most part I haven't clicked on the rest because it's pretty much just, you know, because I hate seeing the can you beat stuff, but that's something I'll have to take a look into. My favorite Borderlands content moment ever was y'all playing bumper cars in BL1. Kid nostalgia right there. That was pretty fun. Yeah, like so many just like stupid moments just happen there. Cause like if you do a playthrough solo, like it's always gonna pretty much be the same thing with maybe, oh my god, a world drop. But like in co-op, you could do so many like fun like jokes and like fuck around and shit. Like there's so much like opportunity in that form of content to be really fun. Yeah, exactly. I love the co-op streams when OP8 came out, but I was like 9 when those were a thing. Yeah, same. Pretty much, yeah. I was really young myself as well. Yo, what's up, Rare? How are you doing? Thanks for dropping by. How you doing? But yeah, hopefully we're starting up the 4-player One Life of Borderlands 1 on Chimera's channel soon. Hopefully next Friday. And then, yeah. That's the plan, really. Dude, we're getting no B drops, man. I know a glitch to survive the driving off T-Born Junction, so I do it with my friends whenever we play BL1. Oh yeah, I know there's a glitch. I don't know how to do it personally, but I do know there's a glitch. Hater X will not go in the right hole. Are you using, Maya? Are you doing the recompense kill? As an OG Day 1 Borderlands player, nobody can emulate those OG streamers. They just had unique personalities and were the pioneers. That's meant with zero. No. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. Like, they had their own thing. That's why we're not trying to. I know I use the word emulate, but we're not trying to copy like word for word, but we're trying to make our own thing using that same principle. Because that principle, I think, was the reason why Borderlands blew up so much was because of how much all the content creators stream together and they content together and stuff like that. Like in a lot of the most banging videos, you know, it's like 4-player content stuff, you know? Super dope. Once the car starts falling, you just switch seats and you're safe. Wait. Using Krieg have to be somewhat legit? Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I'm also doing Maya, but low level. Maya is goated. Just gotta be authentic with your streams, and I think you and Fish are pretty good at that. I think all of us are generally good at being authentic. Like, for the most part, when we try to do content or stream, our mindset is not like, oh, we gotta make the most money and all this shit. It's like, what do we have the most enjoyment in doing? And usually, the stream content, that's where we try to do a lot of testing and do as many fun things as we can do and try to actually have fun while playing the game. And then, like, the content, it's like, sure, you got to take into consideration the algorithm and all that stuff, but you also got to take into consideration what's more fun. Because, sure, the Can You Beat series, like I mentioned previously, is doing fantastically on YouTube with every content critic who does it, but I don't find that fun at all to edit and do. Like, when I try to do it, it was terrible. I did not have a good time. So, I've tried to do my things that I think would do well in the algorithm, and also things I like. And even if it doesn't do good in the algorithm, I still like to just post it. Like my axe and build video, I knew it wasn't going to do as well as possibly some other videos that I had in mind at the time to do. But I was like, I want to do this video. So I went and I did it. And you know what? It's a pretty good performing video on my channel in comparison. And, you know, people enjoy the build. Be sure they'll be 9. Doesn't matter. So, like, that's all that really matters to me. And I say that also for everyone else because they, I feel like, meet the same criteria on that front. Well, from the small time I've watched you, you seem very high energy and are, like, good at the game. Which also, you see unique guns and it's refreshing to watch. Yeah, I try to not use meta guns as much. Obviously, I do use meta for, like, raid bosses and stuff. But for mobbing, I always try to use as many different guns as I can and try to have fun with it. I love seeing you guys stream and genuinely enjoy it. It's what this community needs right now, and badly. And that's, we have the exact same opinion. New discovery: if you shoot the toothpick while falling, it flaps like the sand. New Sandhawk tech? Did you watch Garnet's video? What video? Did he come out with a new one? I just got a Hellfire. W. Let's go. Yeah, well, I can't remember the last time I've seen the bitch be used. It's really good on Maya because obviously she boosts SMG damage. Excuse me, let me take some water. Apologies. But basically, not only do you boost SMG damage with the cat comp, but it also has a crit multiplier, and that's what makes it special. So on Maya, it is a pretty good alternative if you're not using the B shield, because the Sandhawk, since you're like, it doesn't get the proper damage boost without the B shield. Like, that's the reason why it's so good, is because of the B shield. So if you're not using a B shield, the bitch SMG is arguably the best SMG in my opinion to use on Maya. That's just me though. Garnet Anarchist 3. I will have to take a look at that after stream. I did not know this. I have a new hour video to watch. It's an hour long? What? Where is this? Where is this? Hold on. YouTuber uploads. Where is it? Give me 1 second, fellas. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Garnet. Anarchist. 3. Oh my god. He is so back. He is so back. Oh my god. This is so awesome. This is so awesome, guys. Garner Anarchist is back. I have to agree with Orion. I do have a new hour video I have to watch. This is so fucking awesome. This is the greatest news I've ever seen in my entire life. You're 100% correct. The bitch is my favorite SMG in the series. It's so good. It is so good. John Wick of BL creators for for real he is. He uses whatever, bro. This is so true. And that thumbnail is banging too, bro. Bro, I'm clicking on that. I'm watching that video, bro. I'm watching that video after stream. Actually, no, I gotta do something else after stream. But I'm gonna be watching that video. Maybe when I'm fucking grinding the final boss of Dark Souls 3 DLC 2. We'll see. But this is fantastic news. He did 4 builds that all use pistols. Oh, Alpha, why didn't you mention this earlier? Why didn't you mention this earlier? Why are you now only mentioning this? Unless you just found out now and you were just skimming through the video. Stream the video for us? No, I'll never do that in my entire life. I'll never do that in my entire life. I'll never stream someone else's content on my channel. Because that just literally disrupts the views from their channel in the first place. If I want to shout out a creator or do anything like that, or use someone else's content, aka, not use it, but like mention someone else's content, I'll just leave a link in the description or just leave it in the chat comments or anything like that. Alright, I'm back. For some reason, my OBS just fucking crashed hard. I apologize for that, guys. Anyway, where was I reading? But yeah, sometimes you get burnt out from Borderlands, so that's fine. Where was I reading? Instead of facecam, just his video. Yeah, we're not doing that. So when is HaterX so hard, dog? I'm going to Maya. No, HaterX is kind of a bitch to farm. You need to do like the B shield, Lady Fist setup to get him down, and then you can do all your damage. I watched it when he uploaded it. Oh, okay. I was trying to be funny. I know you're an upstanding creator. Oh, no glaze. Alright, we don't need a glaze in the chat. I'm joking, but yeah, no, I just don't like doing that stuff. He put the link in the Discord in the Garnet Appreciation channel. Oh, that's where. Cause I just checked the other one, the YouTuber upload. I thought he put it in there, but no. But this is fantastic news. This has made my day, my year, my decade. I'm restarting my UVHM 1. I'm going to farm everything I need and then restart at OP7. I'm going to do it at level 80 to make it easier. I mean, yeah, do whatever works for you, my man. Like, I mean, I'd personally say you don't need to restart and you can probably still get all the gear unless there's gear you actually have to go and reform. So, what's the B Lady Fist method? So basically, the general idea of how to kill HaterX is you want to hit the spot on the back of his head with crits and make him drop. And then once he drops, you slag him and you use the conference call. Or some high damaging weapon. Because you do insane crit damage. Because there's a more multiplicative crit thing in his mouth. So, what you want to do, you want to use the geysers to launch you up to either the to one of the 2 holes in the are the two geysers in the arena, and once he pops up and you can see his crit, you just hit him with the lady fist behind his head using the B shield, and once he drops, you slag him up and kill him. That is the method. It is pretty straightforward and works on every character. But on Krieg, it's a little bit annoying since you don't have the jump height. So, it's a little bit harder for him to set it up in comparison. Does anyone know if there's a way to get a bladed grog on Xbox Series X? I somehow got one on my PS4 from co-op, but I haven't found one on my Xbox yet. If you have one on your PlayStation, that's probably because it's modded. You can't, like, physically have the item, like, legitimately in your hand. You can only get the one from the mission reward. So that's most likely modded. A good alternative is the Ruby, because the Ruby actually has a good amount of healing, to where the grog is not as necessary for melee. I haven't been able to queue with PC players. Yeah, no. It's just modded onto console somehow. My cell is at the point where I need to farm for level 80 and I don't want to. I mean, I would recommend for level 80, you just get the Herald. You just get a Herald and a Rough Rider, and that's it. And then you Herald grog the entire peak. And that's it. Because that's all you really need for Salvador. You can pretty much beat everything pretty easily. And then a monk. If you don't already have a chaotic evil monk, get that. And then you'll be good. Alright. Actually, today will end around... Actually, can we... Let's see. How many runs can we get to? I was not in range for that. Jesus Christ. Up there. Hard carry required. Let's go. Let's go. Man, no tubbies today. I'm kind of upset by that. World drop Deadly Bloom 2. Let's go. I'm trying to get an accent, but it ain't going well. Accent, there's a little bit of a learning curve, because if you understand his setups and what guns are really, really good on him, then, like, he's pretty busted for the most part. But if you don't understand the setups, it's going to be a little bit of a curve. Also, I also just want to boost through normal mode. You can use the boost characters if you don't want to play in normal mode. Unless you still want to just go through normal mode. Me personally, I don't like the boost characters, but they are there for a reason. Used to be an accent hater, but I have been enlightened. Watched Alpha BO1. Yeah, no, accent is a great character. Oh, so he's not. Okay, there we go. I was looking at my dad's Borderlands 1 account, and he's got a Beast, Tiger, Crypt Blaster, Herald, and Torque Shoddy. You don't even need to use B on that setup, though. Like, those guns are just really good. Assuming he's using accent. With explosive, like, yeah, you could use all of those guns without the B, and you're gonna do fantastic damage. For accent, I recommend getting to the Slag Turret Capstone first. Yeah, Slag Turret. I usually go down middle tree myself, but yeah, that's also a good way to go through. My dad doesn't know farms and shit. He doesn't know like knowing builds and stuff. He just goes with whatever is good. I mean, that's perfectly fair, honestly. That's a perfectly fine way to play. But for his sake, no B shield with those guns. Very good. B shield with any other guns also would be good. He also hasn't played in like 3 years. Okay, well. You forgot to mention that. Alright, not been. Okay. The next B shield we get, that's going to be the end of the stream. That's going to be the end of the stream. Whatever the next B shield's going to be. Midget? Okay. He does play BL3 sometimes though, because it's the only one his friends play. Really? I mean, that's fine. BL3 is good for some people. For me, it's just not. I don't like BL3. Is that? Oh, I thought that was a tubby. Whoops. L friends. Oh, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. All right. Anyone else excited for the Eminem Fortnite concert? No, I'm not. I'm not excited for that at all. BO3 just likes overcomplicated things for me, but also the game is criminally easy. Yeah, no. That's exactly my mindset as well. I would have to agree with that. It's gonna be hard when I watch it on YouTube Shorts the next one. 100%. Ben Dawson. Ban Dawson? We're not banning Dawson, it's fine. The only way I'll play BL3 again is if Gearbox actually adds dialogue skip. That's true, because you can't even mod it on console. You're right. Kobe. Come on. B shield finally, and it's OP8, and it's the worst, one of the worst Bs I've ever seen. Okay, well I think that's where we're gonna end for tonight. I had a great time with y'all, all y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining in. Next stream of this will probably be the same, more bee farming, but that's all right. And Gear of Fortune, like I said, I'm working on it, and it will be out whenever it's ready. I farmed for the Becker for like 4 hours and got an OP9 one. I know. Dude, I hate farming the Becker every single time. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for joining. And maybe I stream tomorrow, maybe I don't. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.